So a kind of light bulb moment that we had was realizing how many of this thing called a go-kart there is throughout the network and how much time people have to spend pushing and pulling them around. And that, oh my gosh, we could do this with our robot. We could do this with our technology. That's what we're gonna do. That's when Proteus was born. I've worked in robotics my whole career, and one of the things that I love most about it is that it's like in Ocean's 11 having a giant team of people with different skills to carry off a heist. It's the same thing with a robot. You need mechanical, you need hardware, you need electrical. It's just so interesting working in all those spaces with all those people. And what I especially love about Amazon Robotics is we do it all right here. We also do the manufacturing, we also do the testing, we deploy them, we support them in the field. At any given time on the Proteus program, could be anywhere from 120 to about 150 people working on it. That's a really big team. And so we had to be really intentional about building connections among team members and creating a culture where people feel comfortable on the team and can work well collaboratively across development teams. But also we get to have some fun when we're done for the day. We sing karaoke and make dorks out of ourselves. And it's really a good way to become more comfortable with each other, and that helps us work better together every day. In a fulfillment center, the Cardinal robot will pack packages into carts. And then the Proteus mobile robot picks up those carts, which weigh about 800 pounds each, and carries them to a dock door to be loaded onto a truck.
I've been working with Hercules for a year and 2 months. Building Hercules is a craft. I come in, I get to put my hands on these drives that will help employees. Hercules is a workhorse of the fulfillment centers. I take pride in my work because that's something my father always instilled in me. I always strive to be the best that I can be, no matter what I'm doing.
One of the things that we've been proud of over our 10-year history is the ability to develop robots that work well alongside people. So it started with Hercules, eliminating the walk time in the buildings and making a better associate experience around the walk time. Extended to Robin, where Robin eliminated the need to lift heavy orders. Now it's extending to Proteus and to Cardinal, where we become even more collaborative. And that's really important, not just for our employees, it's really important for our customers because it helps us deliver faster, on time, better value, more selection to the customer.
So here at the Fulfillment Center, I get to observe associates, Hercules and Robins interacting every single day. The most beautiful part about this is truly that one cannot operate without the other. I was first introduced to Hercules about 4 years ago. It was absolutely incredible watching how these robots were able to interact with humans and how it truly cut down on how much walking that everyone had to do. In a more traditional setting, associates would have to walk up and down the entire fulfillment floor in order to pick and fulfill the orders that were getting placed by customers. But with Hercules, basically all of the product was brought to the associates. What motivates me every single day is how I'm really able to interact with my team on a daily basis. So every day throughout this 66 football field sized massive building, I'm able to find my team members and have one-on-one interactions with them.
When I first started, when I saw the robots moving on the robotic floor and I saw people working inside of it, the first thought I thought, that's gonna be me. The name of the robot that I work with is Robin, which stands for robotic induction. They took the ROB for robot and the IN from induct in order to make Robin. When people ask me if robots are going to take over our jobs, I always respond no. You can't take away the human element from the robots, and even then, you need someone to fix them. Here we have about 50 human associates, and then we have around 20 to 30 robotic associates. It's super cool. They help us out in order to sort our packages, and they're like team members to us. We have nicknames for the Robins. We call them pretty much our buddies, our tech buddies, also sometimes our air buddies, since they do use like air pressure. We don't like to make them all robotic and call them Robin. We like to be like, hey, that's our dude. You can never remove the human element when it comes to robots. A robot cannot feel, a robot cannot have empathy or sympathy. So no matter what, we will always need the human element. As for the robot element, the thing that's really nice about it is they pick up heavy stuff. They can go long distances, as well as, since they do not take breaks, us as employees, we can take our break right on time. And when we come back, the robots are working right alongside us, and we're ready to work with them.